The government itself needs to take leadership here. Because, yes, I don't want to be a teacher because I teach in very decrepit environment. The children that I'm trying to teach can't concentrate because they're not even sitting on desks. And there's so many things that challenge me as a teacher that it doesn't give any respect to my profession. So the government itself has got to take that initiative and say, we must give schooling, education, and teaching pride of place. And that begins to tie in with the budget allocation that we put into education. And if education is important to us, that it must be shown in the prioritization that we put in for funding education. So it's where the government itself places education as something that is so key.
Exactly. I was going to, sorry, before you go, I was going to ask you that question and you came up with the answer, but to add to it, you were reading my mind, Mr. Phillips.
No, you for too long.
Now, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking the one to do with agriculture, it was obvious that the heart and the mind of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Minister of Agriculture is into agriculture and agribusiness. And that encouraged the involvement of government in last year's summit and the success of it. This year, what has been the response of the federal government on the issue of education, considering where we are, because it's not a success story. Agriculture was a success story, but with education,
right. Yes, I was going to say has become. We found that last year we were literally celebrating the implied turnaround that we were achieving with agriculture, the transformation that was taken with agriculture. And we've all said it, that, you know, we've got a fantastic agricultural minister who's putting his heart, body, mind, and soul into the job that he has. And he's been turning things around. People have gotten excited, and there have been very, very positive results, and things are moving in that direction. But we're saying that, look, how can we do the same thing with education? Education is on the other side of the spectrum, in the sense that it's not doing well. It's bad news. But we've proven that if we concentrate as the NESG on one subject matter and raise the issues, then maybe we can get enough critical mass and enough momentum going to get people to pay attention and say, you know what, let's begin to deal with this. That's the first. The second thing is that let's not fool ourselves. You do need the leadership. You do need the person who would take this thing on and say, yep, I'm going to move ahead with this. I have the knowledge, the skills, the capability to move and define education. Maybe get Alero to go and do that job. You know, so that
That's Alero.
But that's not the main thing. That, you know, education now, we're in trouble. It's not going to help us to the state that it's in now. Will not allow us to achieve the things that we want to do in the future. And yet we keep on saying that, okay, Africa is the next place, Nigeria is leading Africa, but it's not going to happen unless people can deliver. And don't forget, we're talking about the future. If 10, 15 years from now we don't get our education right, we will not have the ability to deliver what it is that Nigeria wants to do. And you can't throw money at it. Just, you know, it's not how much money you throw at it. It's, do you have the people that will translate that funding into a reality? As we stand today, we don't. Nigeria, if we are truly to develop, and I'm talking about physical development, I go on and on about this, that the stage that we are in our life cycle as a country is one that needs physical development. Your roads, your bridges, your hospitals, your physical things. And if we don't get people that can build physically, if we don't get all our engineers and our technicians and those people that can use their hands, we're not going to be able to create the country that we need. We'll have a lot of grammar going on, a lot of GDP figures, a lot of statistics and data and so on. But the roads aren't going to be built. The power stations aren't going to be built. And the ones that you build, nobody's going to be able to maintain them. And we're back to square one.